There's no way for me to explain it. Batman and Iron Man, Robin and Spider-Man, they're characters that aren't real, right? Fictional characters based around Jack Kirby's curvature lore of the city of New York City, 1960s and 70s, maybe early 50s. Just collections of tales of street hustlers' lore and the things they saw around the city and the various characters therein that were regularly surveilled by the townsfolk. They knew where they shopped, they knew where they ate, they knew who they talked to, they knew where they bought things, they knew where they lived at. This is normal. Ant Hill, as it were. Now, Stack, as it was, these things, they see all these people, right? They all stick out in some way because they're not old hat to NYC, right? Okay, so where was I? These characters, okay, are known to it. Now, Spider-Man in particular stands out because he got into the headlines because he's some kind of a Swedish, Danish royal or something, an oil or whatever. And he proclives in the dark acts or something. It's basically all of them. It's not against a certain type of sexual nature or anything, but that's kind of what it's based around in some way. Because this is pretty much who they see. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not like that, but they made it like that more often than it was like that. And so it was funny. You understand? So it was funny. So there was something to it. So there's some oomph, some pow, right? The problem is they've ran into a couple of them. Their kids, offspring, etc. And they were fucking crazy. They were the absolute fucking worst. They've been doing this so long they stumbled onto something. Batman, and to some extent Superman, are the only ones you can never pin anything on. They get out of it no matter what. It is impossible to charge them with a crime. That's what they talk about. You understand? All these comic books. These are guys that beat the system, more or less. The system that we see as it works for us but not for them or anything like that. Iron Man in particular has been to court so much he may as well be called Court Man, or Seat Man, or Sit Man, or Quiet in the Court Man. So, for whatever reason, he does stuff that's quite illegal, and then he goes to jail. What we see is arms trading, right? Our Iron Man does arms trading and technology or something. I don't know. What's it supposed to be like? I think it's actually pornography. Iron Man does pornography. His name is Iron Man. It means T. Do you understand? Okay. Now, for whatever reason, he is invulnerable to the legal system. That's basically what I see. How did he stay out of jail? Marvel, right? No one can believe this guy isn't in prison, isn't a prisoner. DC Comics, right? Something like that, right? Okay, so Iron Man, he has a surveillance drone satellite system. Nobody has except him because he can't sell it anymore, but he still has it, and he uses it to his great benefit. Batman owns a jet. It's hard to explain how he owns this jet, but he owns a jet. Do you understand? This jet is very unique. It has a low power signature and all these things. It's dark, it's stealthy, it's covert, and he can use this to do whatever the fuck he wants to, because no one has one but him, because he got banned from selling them because he had a trade-in with Yugoslav that he couldn't do this anymore for whatever reason. These two characters, we see them, right? You understand how this works? The Flash has been coming back into the picture, right? See, it's not even like a storytelling. It's like a way they keep records of a type of group now. That's how much it's progressed in the last 50, 60 years or so, since the golden age or whatever. Now it's groups and gangs of people. The Flash is like 96 people or something. And they just keep track of some regular stuff. Yeah, it's like that. That's what it's like now. And Batman is like 24 different guys that switch in and out all the time. Right? The multiverse, you see them how they say that? It's changed, yeah. Crisis on Infinite Earths, right? Okay, he says something about having to change the entire system because now there's too many. So that's what that looks like, right? Iron Man is up to something. Batman is up to something. Batman is basically an Assad agent they didn't know. It's hard to explain how the situation works. So, and then Iron Man is a covert ops agent as well, but he's doing arms trading stuff, and no one knows what they do. No matter what, they get out of legal trouble, right? So you assume there's some kind of a Fed. They are exactly not what a Fed is. That's what the general consensus is. Okay. So whatever they are is something else. So that's why they're considered a superhero. Do you understand? What is he, a superhero? How does he get out of this legal trouble? How does he get out of this action lawsuit? You understand? And that's how it goes. You know, you're maybe expecting something different? No, that's how it goes. Batman and Superman. Superman owns too much land. Yeah, that's basically it. Let me see, which one is it? The White Witch. She owns almost all of northern Denmark, Yugoslavia. It's a rather it's about the size of a U.S. state, and she owns this. And this isn't in the exclusion zone, and she won't let anybody live there except in one town that she basically owns and runs herself, because she says they didn't pay me yet. That's all there is to it. And that's what that character is. You can't get her into any sort of a legal battle. She gets right out of it. You understand? And that's what they see. Right? These guys see you. Batman and Iron Man can see you. Right? They both have German spy glasses, and you don't. And they're like that. You understand? So basically that's what the problem is. You see all these other things, all these other characters I brought up, right? No, not like these ones. These ones are different. These ones are different. You understand? Stuff isn't different. We see it every day. These ones are different. That's the main thing people don't understand. These aren't like the other characters. You understand? All these other characters in lore aren't like these ones. They stand out a little bit extra. And these two in particular stand out extra far. You understand what I'm saying? You could easily say that was who. And that's what I think.